Hi Heather, so I wanted to do my PDC video, which I have been dreading a bit. I hate videos. Anyway, this is my zone 5 and I wanted to show you down here because it's sloping quite a bit from the roads up there to down here, so and it's a long and narrow plot. And when I bought this plot, this hedge was very, how do you call it? It was just like one tree, then a hole, then another tree. So I cut it all down. You can kind of see it in here. And cut the trunks through like 3/4 and laid it down so it grew up like a bit thicker, and all the sticks is in there. It's a really great corridor for wildlife. I'm just going to take you to the other end. So this is my entrance, and because the plot had been abandoned for decades before I got here, there was quite a lot of weeds, and the seed bank in the ground was quite big as well. So this, I have put some ground cover on, and I think it's squashes to cover it, and it needs to be there for at least a season before I can start doing anything, because I tried doing it without and I can't keep up with the weeds. So, and the other thing is, because of the slope here, I have made a swale. It's just well, it's a small garden, so it's a small swale, but just come through here, just enough to make a bit of a slope down and back up. And I do have trees planted on it, but I just made it this spring, so the trees are quite small. There's one here. And these are kind of taking over. But just for now, they're annuals. Anyway, and because this hedge is like 1/2 meter higher up than the rest, and there's actually some rocks here to the back, like a small wall. And I don't like plastic, but I had this anyway, so I kind of put it around here so the water wouldn't just run off from the beds down to the swale. It will do eventually. And then I have made keyhole beds here, which is a mix of everything. Evening primrose, honeywort maybe, roses, perennial kale. I'm not very good with all the names in English, but anyway, it's a mix of, there's a fruit bush here somewhere. It's a mix of fruit bushes there, and there's vines growing up this, and wild plants, plants I have sown, and mostly edibles or medicinal plants, but some of them are just here because I got them and they needed somewhere to be. So yeah, I think that's about it. This is the beach bed. These are called cattails. There's a beach grass. These usually have pinkish flowers, beach flowers, and these have like colorful flowers. They will get that later. And this is called in Danish a pheasant bush that makes little berries you can eat. Corn and fig. I can't remember the name of that one. Obviously there's a lot of those borax that you saw earlier. And my sunflowers, not very big. There's a rose in the middle. And there's some, I'm not going to say weeds, but like wildflowers as the undergrowth there. That's okay, they're not doing any harm. And beach bed. Anyway, and this, it did have potatoes, just dug them up. And I think these are called nasturtiums. Oregano. These have all just volunteered. The nasturtiums are remnants from last year, and they don't overwinter, but they drop the seeds and come back. So it's nice and easy. The keyhole beds. Don't know if you can see anything. So more of these nasturtiums here. These are runner beans. There's another runner bean there. These are some salads of some sort. I don't know, just got them from somewhere. These we call in Denmark, we call them 7:30 flower, because they don't open until like 7:30. This is a weed, but it's edible. This is just a perennial flower. There's a tomato hiding, and obviously the Jerusalem artichokes, perennial kale, mulberry bush. Oh my God, can't remember the name of that one, but that's just a flower as well. And more of these 7:30 ones. Try to go this way. So these are borax. They just spring up everywhere. They're self-sowing. That's fine. More of the same. This is a perennial flower, just gonna be a ground cover. This is a Hungarian wine. Yay! And in here, this is just ground cover in this. That's a potato here, and I just cleaned this out. That was what they call spinach growing too tall. Another mulberry. I think those are called marshmallow flowers, maybe, or cactus. Not sure. Another potato. This is a good King Henry, maybe. I think it's good King Henry. This is a fruit. More 7:30. There's a rose. More borax. And what are they called? Can't remember. And obviously these are growing quite big. They're almost ready to harvest now. So normally everybody says you can eat the leaves, and you can, like spinach, but you can use the seeds like little lentils. And there's some most runner beans. I don't know. These are some wildflowers I just put in here. These are, they're good for green manure. Is it called manure? Yeah. Another kale. Flowers. Everything is just kind of